Hi guys, welcome to tbsp. Today we are going to make the Giant Oreo S'mores. Let's get started. First, we need to make the cookies. In a large mixing bowl, pour whole wheat flour, add cornstarch, sugar and salt. Mix well with a whisk until blended. Pour the flour mixture into the food processor cup. Add cold chopped butter and grind until the pieces are not bigger than a pea. It's better to cut the butter into small cubes in advance and put it into the fridge. Take it out directly before adding to the flour mixture. If your food processor cup is small, you can divide butter and flour roughly into equal parts and grind them step by step. Pour the mixture back to the bowl. Pour water into the glass. Add the ice cubes, 5 or 7 cubes approximately, for the water to become ice cold. Put aside for half a minute and measure off 170 ml of water. Now add the water into the flour mixture in small parts. Each time you add a new portion, stir it thoroughly with a spoon. When it's hard to stir with a spoon, continue kneading until the dough shapes a ball. Wrap the dough in a plastic sheet and put it into the fridge at least for 1 hour. Take it out of the fridge and remove the wrap. Flour the table. Divide the dough into 2 equal parts. Take one part, wrap it and put it back into the fridge. Then take the other part, knead it slightly and put it onto the parchment paper. Roll it out approximately 1.5 cm thick. Cut 20 cm circle out of the dough with the help of the mold, or you can use a plate and cut it with a knife. Remove excess parts of the dough and then remove the mold. Roll out the remaining parts of the dough approximately 2 mm thick. Now we are going to make the details like in a real Oreo. Let's start with the letters. Cut them 2 cm long and 1.5 cm wide. Lay the letters out of the cookie carefully and press them slightly. Next, make an oval circle 4 mm wide. Cut the edges slightly with a knife. Cut the stripes out 1.5 cm long and 4 mm wide for the borders. Lay them out around the edge of the cookie at the same distance from each other. Now we need 12 squares 1 by 1 cm. Cut each square crosswise to get 4 equal triangles. Lay them out on the cookie and leave some space between them. In the same way, lay the remaining squares at the equal distance from each other. If the surface of the dough is dry and the details can be attached, all you need to do is to wet a thin brush slightly in cold water and moisture the dough exactly where you need to attach the details. Put the cookie on the baking sheet and put it into the preheated to 190 degrees Celsius oven. Bake the cookie for about 40 minutes or until the cookie becomes slightly brown. Take the second half of the dough out of the fridge and knead it a little bit. Roll it out 1.5 cm thick. Cut 20 cm circle out of the dough and cut the edges slightly with a knife. Put the second cookie into the oven and bake it in the same way for about 40 minutes. Or you can make both cookies and bake them at the same time on one sheet. Remove the cookies from the oven and let them cool completely. Now make the cream. Whisk the room temperature butter with a hand mixer for about 30 seconds. Add powdered sugar and whisk for about 2 minutes until fluffy. Add cream cheese and whisk another 30 seconds. Divide the cream into 2 equal parts. Add 1 tablespoon cocoa powder to 1 part of the cream and whisk it for about 30 seconds until incorporated. Now it's time to assemble the Oreo. Take the undecorated cookie, turn it over and place it on the plate. Spread the chocolate cream on it and smooth the surface. To make it easier, you can put the cream into the piping bag. Put the cookie into the fridge for 1 hour or until the cream is set. Then take it out of the fridge, cover with the white cream and smooth the surface. Leave a little cream for putting the parts together. Put the cookie into the fridge for 1 hour. Then take it out of the fridge and spread the rest of the cream evenly. Cover it with the second cookie and press slightly. Put the Oreo into the fridge for 30 minutes. That's all, the Giant Oreo S'mores is ready. Let's look inside the cookie. This Oreo looks amazing and tastes like a real Oreo. Thanks for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed it, please thumbs up and subscribe.